given, it's just an idea. You can actually, come up with different scenarios, and I'm impressed. And I thank you for all your active participation. But before we wrap up, I just want you to ask yourself, what are the takeaways from this? What do we all learn from this, acting and the role play? For myself, I think I start with myself. Rejection or disapproval at the first time doesn't mean you give up very easily. It just tells that you need to do a little bit more, and that effort will bear fruits after some time. And secondly, if you face any rejection, it's not the end of the world. Your whole world is not collapsed just because of one specific event in your life. And having good friends around you who are actually to maintain a positive outlook or hopeful outlook, you need friends as well to confide with. You cannot be alone. If you are a strong person having a very strong character, you can do that, but most of us don't. We usually have close friends, even family members. But some of us, even we don't tell our family members out of fear. We would go to our close friends, even colleagues, right? That's where we get consolation, we get words of encouragement. And of course, we have to pick up correct friends as well. Yeah, that's for me. Anyone else like to add up to that?
I think that the most important thing is when you step into a hurdle, do not give up. And when you go to the second time, you may still not get it. Just don't give up. Same thing like when you ask for help. You ask for one person, you don't get it, ask again. And maybe you don't ask from the right person. Go and ask someone else. So do not limit ourselves. That is how we can maintain our hope.
And I think in a line of work, we will face this almost every day. So it's very relevant to our workplace most of the time. In this line. So we need to keep ourselves strong. I know sometimes it hurts, but let that hurt be something that stays temporarily in ourselves, not something that stays permanently. Okay?
I learned two things now. Number one, if you lose or fail in something, getting the right people to help you is very important. Either you will go down deeper, or maybe can bring you up and then refresh you and become more positive. Number one. Number two, if someone comes to you and then anyone, your colleagues or maybe your subordinates, even your boss, complain you about something, keep a positive and provide a positive input. Show how you care, like Dr. Halim said, that really open up, and then it really can keep the positive momentum within the team. So I think that's all. Two very good lessons.
And we'll stop it right now. Anything else that you'd like to say before we wrap up? Sakri? Maybe just a quick one. Friends?
When I see the difference of the role that they play each group, there is a messages, but the most important thing first is confidence. Whatever you want to do, you must be confident. You must have that word, I can do it. And then the second thing is, if possible, try to divert your mind into a positive. Like positive thinking and attitude as well. So then only you can move forward. Else, you'll be sitting there and then thinking negatively, you can't do it, you can't move anywhere else. So I think these 2 points, I think that is the main point for me. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, as you always from this role play, for me, never give up, learn from mistake, and then always try.
Okay.
if we have a problem, we don't limit ourselves to talk to anyone lah. We can talk to everybody. Sometimes even someone is not SME for that topic where we are talking, but sometimes they will give some idea that we are not think about. Di luar jangkaan kita lah. Sometimes dia bagi benda tu yang tak pernah kita fikir. Walaupun dia tak tahu benda tu, sometimes dia give some bug kat kita lah. Like.
Dah. Yeah, Grace. For me, I feel that for any whatever negative things, there are of course some positive things. So I think what we need to focus on is on the negative part. Yeah? So don't focus on something that is negative. Focus on positive. I think positive mind is very important. But sometimes it's very hard to go that level. So,
I'd like to share a saying, and it goes like this: whether you think you can or you think you cannot, either way you're right. So it's a choice.
In real life, sometimes we face a lot of difficulties, disappointment, and other things. But to get help, we need to talk to the right person who can help you, to motivate you to overcome the difficulties or whatever obstacle in your life to face the problem.
I have something to share actually. To me, when it's not easy to keep a positive mind, especially when you're going through a lot. It's a challenge and it's a skill. But I always, it's something that my husband has taught me, and I think it's something that I should share. He told me one thing. He said, put your body in a swimming pool and you don't know how to swim. Your body will fight it. Irregardless. You can even close your nose and do whatever you want to stop your breathing, but somehow you will want to survive. And that's the nature of life. And that's how you're made. You will survive somehow. So if your body can do that, so can your mind. And again, it relates to what Dr. Halim has said. It's a choice you make for your mind. So I feel that that was a very powerful message. Whenever I feel that, it's at the lowest point of my life, I always think about the fact that your body do not let you die, and it still strive until the end. So why do you do that with your mind? Yeah.
Okay. Never give up, and
take the negative comments or negative critics as a positive things, motivations.
fighting.
Yes, fighting.
Okay, to me the takeaway message here, each and every one of us face challenges in life. So once you fail once, it doesn't mean that you fail forever. Yeah. So we need to stay put, stay tuned, think positively, and move on. Because life still have to go on, irrespective of what. That's all.
Our session today actually has very it's actually at the right time, where now we are facing restructuring. I think what we had today is actually we actually reached our goal. So during the restructuring, it's actually some people lose their job. Some people have to stay behind, and actually you need to have that positive mind, because during this period you have to think that it's not you, it's nothing personal. It's just that the organization needs to restructure, and it's just happened that it's your position being affected. So you need to think positively, and actually in Islam we always say there's always a hikmah behind anything. So maybe when you actually yeah, if somebody leaves or due to the restructuring, there might be something greener outside. It might be something really good outside. So just think positively. And another thing, I remember we had a session with Dr. Sabri. Remember, if you want to start with something, always think positive. When you start to think negative, it will not go right. We had an exercise where we actually asked, I think, Raj to raise up the arm, and then we say, you cannot do it, and he cannot lift up the arm. But when we say, yes, you can really actually, raise up the arm. That's really good exercise. Always remember that.
You want to demonstrate?
Yeah. Sutra Harbor, we had
You want
that.
to demonstrate?
Dr. Kumar.
Come.
Yeah.
Halim, come.